football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's running for it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives them the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. He's contained at the line for no gain. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns as a quarterback you throw in a game, you turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. What should really be driving him to get the win this week.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That finds Ayuk, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Finding Davis. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The home team, Breece Hall, about set to go on offense. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage.
Let's go. Get in the end zone,
To throw it on 1st down. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Rolling left, buying some time. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Running it after the penalty. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. It's a gain of 8, but even still after that, behind the sticks, 3rd and 11 coming up. Now looking to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll send out the punting unit. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Picked up at the 38. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be their football. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed to Davis. And he gets him around 6 there. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a 1st down off this defense just yet. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. Buying some time left. He can run it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, they'll run. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. It's an 8-yard pickup, then they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the shotgun, McCarthy. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
This offense ready to get going again now. And here in the first, already up to a 10-0 advantage. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll throw to begin this drive. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They're throwing it. He's on the move. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Brought in by Ayuk near the sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Plowing up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. another carry for him. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll give him a first down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Got a man, it's Thomas. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Pickup of 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll give them a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
That'll be complete to Ford. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This one's caught. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside. Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now McCarthy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. The 50. 30. Gets the 10. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, it's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
That one right down the middle. And his guys take a 3-possession lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Davis there to grab it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they'll have first down. Right up the gut. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And they're going to have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Give now to the running back. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. McCarthy looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Now it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Brian Anger on now to punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
They go right back to Hall. Jukes one defender, and they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up first down. Here's Hall once more. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. We're to the 2-minute warning from Argentina.
At the 43-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 43. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that hit right at the 10 somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. Back out runs their offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll go with another punch, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Hall there to haul it in. Still fighting forward. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball.
And in for the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys make it a 24-point ball game. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Brought in by Ford.
This is one of those plays, Kate, I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout taken by the defense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Anger out there for the punt. McMillan on for the return. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Able to hit Hall, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
3rd down give to Hall. And he's able to advance this up across the 35, about the 37 it looks like, on a big gain. On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. He breaks the tackle. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We're at halftime here on Monday night. Now we'll jump from South up to North America. Hear from Jonathan Coachman in Orlando with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
The ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. Tight end motioning right. From the shotgun, McCarthy. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Davis motioning left. They'll run here on first down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You could feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out at the 7. Wow, great kick. Here comes their offense out again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and that is T. Higgins, who's shaken up and receiving some assistance. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Juke the defender. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the lead to 21.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense running back out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They start the drive with Hall. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
We're working a couple of yards past the line. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
The offense headed back to the field. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. He's at the 30. The 10. He makes it in for the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And his guys get it back to a 14-point game. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This return starts at the 5. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Hall. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Setting up a throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
That one's complete, right side. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a 1st down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league, and you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That throw finds Pickens. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. 3rd and just 2 to go. Trying to get it with the option. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They'll come up 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Blown back gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
He's got him. That's McMillan. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. That'll be complete to Ford. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Complete to number 80. A pickup of 2 yards. Result is a 1st down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Brought in by Ayuk. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to the air. McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Still sticking with the passing game. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give him a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Finding Davis. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's McCarthy to throw. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He's got it on the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Now it's second and goal from the 1. They'll try and punch it in. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Offense up to the line fast. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Kate, that is all about the eyes of the defense, keyed in on the quarterback. Whether it was going to be a run or a throw, that defense was so locked in, they hold him short of the sticks.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Here's a give up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we've reached the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Another carry for him. And that defense reacts quickly. Wow, they take him down near the 21. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Into the hands of Worthy over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a handoff up the gut. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. A nice showing here from our winners. As with that, we sign off from Buenos Aires.